So in this question here, we're going to look at a line integral, and we've got e to the minus z over z minus I pi over 6 with regards to z, and it's over the closed contour C. Now C, the closed contour, is defined as a positively oriented boundary along x equals plus or minus 1 and y equals plus or minus 1. So what that entails, if I look at my arcjan diagram and I put in my plus and minus 1 of x and y, that's along x equals plus or minus 1 and y equals plus or minus 1. So that will be inside this box. That's where our C is. And as it's positively orientated, it'll be travelling in this direction. So if it was negatively orientated, it'd be going in the opposite direction. So that's our real and that's our imaginary. Now, what we look at here, we're looking for a singularity in this integral here, so we can integrate it without actually doing the integration. So that's kind of what we're looking for. So here we can see there's a singularity at z equals I pi over 6. So z equals I pi over 6, this denominator becomes 0, hence a singularity. So what we can use here is the Cauchy integral formula, which is 1 over 2 pi I, line integral along some contour C, and what we have is our f of z over z minus some z0 dz. That just equals f of z0. And that's our base setup for how to solve this integral. So with that in mind, first of all, do we see where I pi over 6 is? Now I pi over 6 would be somewhere inside this closed contour. So we can use this integral formula to solve the integral. And with that, our f of z would become e to the minus z, because we would withdraw that. So f of z equals e to the minus z. And then our z0 will become our singularity, which is I pi over 6. So I pi over 6. And then to solve that, we just plug that into there. So then I'll write this like this, 1 over 2 pi I, line integral, f of z, so let's just leave it as f of z, that'll be fine. Z minus I pi over 6 dz. So as this point here, z0, is inside this closed contour, then what we do is we just set the answer to f of z0. So then becomes e, and z0 is I pi over 6, so minus I pi over 6. But we've got this 1 over 2 pi I here, so we'll need to multiply our answer by 2 pi I to get our result of our original question. So e to the minus I pi over 6. So what is that on our diagram? So minus I pi over 6. So that gives us our angle of minus pi over 6 from the positive real axis. So that would be somewhere there. So that would be pi over 6. Now to represent that, I'm going to use the cosine and sine rule. So e to the minus I pi over 6, that is equivalent to cosine of minus pi over 6 plus I sine of minus pi over 6. So let's just simplify that off a little bit. So that becomes cosine of pi over 6, because we can just ignore the minus sign. So cosine of pi over 6, so that would be the same. And here we can bring this minus sign out and leave sine of pi over 6 inside. So minus I sine pi over 6. Okay, right, cosine of pi over 6, that's root 3 over 2. And sine of pi over 6 is a half. So times that by minus I, we've got minus I over 2. So we can turn this into its real and imaginary parts. So that would then become root 3 over 2 minus I over 2. And then for our final answer, we have to multiply by 2 pi I. So then our integral of this of e to the minus z, z minus I pi over 6 dz, that becomes 2 pi I times root 3 over 2 minus I over 2. So let's just simplify this off. So 2 pi I times that. So then I will have, the 2's will cancel out. Then I'll have root 3 pi I. So let's write that as I. Actually, let's put the imaginary part last. Let's put I pi root 3. I like my radicals at the end. So I pi root 3. And then this I will multiply with this I, getting rid of the imaginary part, which then become a real part. So I squared is minus 1, so I minus I is plus 1. Then I'm just left with 2 pi over 2, which just leaves me with pi. So that is the result of my integral. And we don't do a plus c in complex integrals of this format. So by Cauchy's integral formula, the result is pi plus I pi root 3. Okay.